Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video. This time I have my best little friend Badger with me. He is a Cavapoo, and I really wanted to put together a Q&A type of video, just answering a lot of frequently asked questions on this type of breed. He is a Cavalier and Poodle mix, and his fur is red, and I got him on my birthday. So Badger here is 5 months. He'll be actually 6 months next week already, and so he has been just a ball of energy, a ball of light. We absolutely love him in my house, and yeah, so let's get right into it. So a lot of people want to know where to get a Cavapoo, like literally wherever I go, whether it's for a walk with him or like sometimes I'll take him into a store. I get stopped, first of all, and I'm like, people always ask like, oh my gosh, is he real? He looks like a teddy bear. I'm like, yes, he is real, you guys. He actually does look like a teddy bear. So Badger here is from a breeder in Indiana. I will link them below in their website. However, I purchased Badger locally here in Georgia, where I live, from a puppy shop, who actually, they're kind of like a third-party breeder for dogs. And when I got him, he had a sister actually. So Cavapoos are a mix of the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel breed and poodles, which means that for poodles, they are one of the most intelligent breeds out there, and Cavaliers I honestly didn't know much about, but I did my own research, and I highly recommend that you do your research. But the personality type was something, you know, along the lines of what I was looking for, and he's just absolutely adorable. All of the breeds, the Cavapoo breeds are. His fur is red, and it is very hypoallergenic. If you or a family member has allergies or you've struggled with allergies in the past, definitely look into Cavapoos because they do not trigger allergies. He does not shed at all. The only thing that I have to do with him is make sure that he is properly groomed and brushed out pretty much on a daily basis, because his curly fur can get matted pretty easily. I haven't had any issues like that yet. The only thing that I've experienced so far with Badger is, you know, his fur around his like eyes and his face, it grows really quickly. So I've had to take him to the groomers to get like a mini like face cut, face trim. And so other than that though, there has been no shedding, no issues at all whatsoever with grooming. In terms of the cost, so you're going to spend, depending on where you get your Cavapoo, if you go directly to the breeder, you can expect to spend like $1,200 and up. I've seen Cavapoos range from maybe like $1,200 to $20,000. It really just depends based on different factors. For me, because I used a third-party like pet store, I ended up paying a bit more than what I would have paid directly from the breeder. So upwards of like almost $4,000 to $5,000. But again, with, I guess one of the perks of purchasing from a third party is he came with all of his vaccinations, you know, and all of those things. So when I went to the store to pick out a dog for my birthday, I wanted something smaller. I wanted something that, like one of those purse dogs you can kind of like fit in your purse and take with you shopping to the airport. But I knew that I also wanted a dog that was kind of active and kind of like challenged me to get outside and go for walks and like have more of a fitness sort of routine, even if that meant going for walks basically. And I knew that a dog kind of like mid-sized but not super tiny would give me that. It kind of gave me the best of both worlds. So when we saw Badger, I knew that I wanted something in like the poodle mix type of family. I actually wanted a Labrador or a golden doodle, which is a golden retriever and a poodle mix, until I saw Badger. He is so perfect. He is extremely active. He is just like into everything these days. Definitely not what I'm used to. So I guess my recommendation for Cavapoos, if you've never had a dog. Uh-oh, you okay, Papa? So for me, I've had a couple of dogs before growing up. Most recently, I had a Chihuahua. She was a toy Chihuahua. She acted almost like a cat, like I'm not even exaggerating. She was probably, I think, 4 pounds, and she was just a diva, okay? And we loved Princess, but unfortunately, she did, you know, have a lot of health issues. She was a rescue dog. I rescued her from the local shelter, and her health was declining pretty quickly. And so I did, you know, decide to give her to a loving family. And I pretty much, you know, knew in my heart that the right dog for me would come along. And now we have Badger. He is just perfect. My recommendation, if you've never had a dog before, would be to definitely do your research on these dogs, just puppies in general. So the personality of Cavapoos in general, they are very friendly, very loyal to their owners. When I first saw Badger and my first interaction with him, he was extremely calm, very well behaved, and that's kind of like what really made me fall in love. He would sit when you say sit, like he would follow me around, he would play. He was just extremely gentle. So that is kind of like the first impression of my Cavapoo. I'm sure it depends on the dog and the environment. But again, it was a pretty like stressful environment for Badger when I first, you know, came across him. He was in these like cages and kennels with a bunch of other puppies, and so he wasn't in his most comfortable environment, but he still managed to be extremely well behaved. Now that I have had him, you know, for a while, he has been extremely, again, well behaved, but very hyper. But that's just what comes with when, you know, when you get a puppy. They can be very hyper, very, you know, excited. He's happy all of the time. He wants to eat all of the time. He wants to get into everything. You know, I have to watch him when it comes to chewing on like tissue and paper. I have to watch him when it comes to, you know, just getting into little things around the house that can be hazardous to his health, and like chewing certain things. But other than that, he is really sweet, very happy. And so he sleeps a lot of the time too. You know, as a growing puppy, he's only 5 months, so he's getting a lot of sleep. The puppies at the location where I bought him were sleeping a lot too, so that is to be expected. He's very friendly though. You know, I haven't really seen him interact with any kids yet because I don't have any kids, but when I'm walking him or when we go to the park, he's very approachable. You know, he does not bite, anything like that, not aggressive at all. He just loves to play. He's very playful. And he absolutely is loyal to me. He follows me around, you know, he respects my commands. He's honestly perfect, you guys. And so, and I would be honest, you know, like my dog in the past, my Chihuahua, she would not use the bathroom, you know, according to certain like weather conditions. If it was too cold or if it was snowing or raining, you know, that kind of just comes with Chihuahuas in general, you know what I mean? And so, but with Badger here, he, again, he's not high maintenance at all. Right now he's just trying to enjoy his life and get out of my arms to go chew on something. I guess for me, what I was looking for was something different than what I was used to in a female dog. I wanted a boy because I just kind of, you know, my lifestyle kind of just fits that of a more active dog. And so as soon as I saw him, I asked if I could pet him, and so they took him out of the cage. He loves walks, he loves playtime, all of that. He kind of just like looks forward to that throughout the day. Right now I'm feeding him both a combination of soft and hard food, as his teeth are kind of coming in and he's still teething a little bit. With other dogs, he is, you know, at first very shy. Usually he's the youngest dog in the bunch when he is around other dogs, so he's pretty shy, but for the most part, he warms up really well. So guys, that is it for my quick facts about Cavapoo dogs and the breeds. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment box below. Otherwise, you will definitely be seeing Badger here on my channel. He is with me all the time. I wish you the best of luck on your journey in searching for the right Cavapoo for you. And again, do as much research as possible. You really won't get the full experience or really know for sure exactly, you know, what to expect until you have the dog. So if it's possible, try to go and visit that dog in person and interact with the dog that you're thinking of purchasing and adding to your family, because it is a full-time job. It's very much an investment into, you know, your life, and you just want to have the right dog and you want to be the best person for your Cavapoo. So guys, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you again so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.